Bring back in our two strategists, Democratic strategist Cliff Schecter, as well as Republican strategist Cleta Mitchell. Cleta, you just heard the conversation with John Harwood as well. This is not good for the Republican Party.
Well, of course it's not, but let me just say this. The fact of the matter is the Democrats have scandals of their own. William Jefferson, who had $50,000 of cash in his freezer, who's under FBI investigation. His chief of staff has been indicted and pleaded guilty to bribery. You have a situation with Bob Menendez, the sitting senator from New Jersey, who the FBI announced 2 weeks ago that he's under federal investigation. You have issues of ethical scandals surrounding John Murtha, but because these are Democrats and because these are media darlings, you don't ever hear the people say, well, the Democrats have this huge problem. Maria Cantwell, the sitting senator from Washington State, there were stories last week that link her with some serious ethical scandals related to her chief of staff, her campaign manager, and lobbying funds, and yet you don't ever have the same kind of attack on Democrats that you see when you have one horrible situation, one horrible member of Congress who does bad things, but because he's a Republican, that all of the Republicans are tainted. It's a terrible situation. It needs to be addressed. It needs to be investigated, and that is what's happening.
Can I respond to that?
Sure.
No, I mean, that's just hysterical. I'm not sure what planet you're living on, Cleta. I mean, you're saying there's one incident on the Republican side? Yes, this is one incident. Let's see, you've got Randy Duke Cunningham, who's in prison. You've got Bob Ney, who's going to prison. You've got Tom DeLay, who's probably going to prison. You've got Bill Frist being investigated for insider trading. You've got Denny Hastert, who covered up what Mark Foley was doing and is being investigated for it now. You've got Tom Reynolds, who covered it up and is being investigated. You have Bob Corker being investigated in Tennessee over shady land deals. You've got George Allen being investigated for the fact that he might have stuffed a deer's head into an African-American couple's mailbox back when he was a younger man. And I could go on and on. Let's see, Jack Abramoff, Scooter Libby. Do you want me to take this whole show? I mean, what a joke, Cleta. I mean, it's not even what you say is laughable on its face. One person, your whole party is a party right now that is basically a party of criminals and pedophiles. They're getting busted everywhere. You've got more and more people going to prison. Conrad Burns might be the next one to fall, as well as other Republicans.
Those are absolutely not true. I mean,
not true?
No,
okay.
that is not true.
Okay, Cleta.
Conrad Burns, the Justice Department has announced he's not a target of an investigation. Tom DeLay, yes, he resigned, but frankly, those allegations, the indictment against Tom DeLay, were completely politically motivated.
Oh, right.
And
money laundering is politically motivated.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Cleta. He'll be going to prison.
I doubt that.
Ronnie Earl prosecuted more Democrats than he prosecuted Republicans. Good try, Cleta.
No, look at the charges. He accomplished his objective, which was to get Tom DeLay out of the political.
Which is good for Republicans because they like the money launderers. I guess he accomplished his objective.
We'll see about the money laundering. We'll see about that.
And we'll see about Jack Abramoff, too. And we'll see about Safavian in the White House who's going to prison. We'll see about the 485 meetings with Paul Rove, because President Bush doesn't remember.
What about Bob Menendez? What about Bob Menendez and the investigation that was announced by the Justice Department? Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, good.
Good try, Cleta. Try naming 45 people like I just did. You can name 2, and they're not even real ones. Good try. You guys are the ones who are corrupt.
Clearly, both of you had your coffee this morning, and I'm delighted to have had both of you on our air. This has been an interesting debate. Thank you very much, Cleta Mitchell and Cliff Schecter. We appreciate it.